Alrighty, happy Monday for everyone out there. Hopefully you all are doing great. Today is going to be a reaction video. I got some interesting comments and some interesting Discord messages sent to me because of this video that I uploaded several days ago. Definitely check it out if you want to maybe be triggered in a way. Okay, I uploaded this video talking about bonds on RuneScape, paying like a yearly membership using bonds instead of using like just your friggin' debit credit card. Yeah, it's using a bond to buy membership rather than using like your money. Man, I'm having some word salad too. Oh boy. Not to mention Mr. Fartface 769, bro, I can't find your YouTube channel. Nothing pops up when I search for it. Not sure if you are being serious or if you're a little like, you know, you're a fart, kind of like your name in a way. Hopefully you're just being a poopy doopy fart, right? And if this is the first video that you're seeing on this YouTube channel, oh boy, sit back because it's going to be a doozy. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so anyways, if you go ahead and pay for a year's worth of RuneScape membership using bonds, I actually didn't know this because one, I don't pay my RuneScape yearly membership. I've been doing the loyalty package, whatever it's called. You basically pay once a year. I'm almost positive it's going up too. I don't give a shit if it goes up or whatever. I mean, first of all, I'm a content creator around RuneScape. Secondly, I play RuneScape on a daily basis, so I just personally don't care. But if you are a seasonal player of RuneScape, or maybe you are prioritizing other things in life, whether it might be saving some money, whether it might be maybe paying off debt, maybe, you know, just doing whatever and stuff, right? And you want to actually pay for your yearly RuneScape membership using bonds, not using IRL money, well, you're only going to be looking at 20 bonds instead of 26. I honestly was unaware of this. One bond provides 14 days of membership, 26 bonds redeemed individually. So if you're going to redeem it individually. So actually, no, screw that. For every single person that literally, like, said, no, actually, yeah, screw that. Okay, I was half right and I was half wrong. I wasn't fully wrong. 26 bonds redeemed individually. Now, who would do something like that? Well, obviously, if you log into it. So, okay, back up a little bit. Who would actually redeem 26 bonds throughout the year? A seasonal player. Now, would they actually redeem all 26 bonds over the course of the year? Probably not. I have friends that are seasonal players, and I also know people that pay for their RuneScape bonds in like a yearly fashion. However, when I talk to them, I guess I didn't ask them some nitty-gritty questions such as, hey, how many bonds are you actually using? Obviously 20 bonds bundled together, 12-year package. So essentially you save, Jagex is allowing you to save 6 bonds if you pay all at once. Okay, cool, bravo. A bond is essentially 14 million GP. So 20 times 14 million GP. Obviously 280 mil, give or take, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. Depending if you can actually get the price of bonds, relatively cheap or good, right? So I was actually partially right and partially wrong. Okay. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I should have done more of my research and due diligence. I mean, I'm definitely, I was definitely caught with my pants down and my dick in my hand with this one, right? But I will admit when I'm wrong, because I'm not God by all means. I'm not a perfect human being. And neither is anyone, neither are you all too. But I will say this though. I'm a very old-fashioned RuneScape player, and this month in 2 weeks is going to be my 21-year anniversary on this game. I started in 2005 June timeframe of RuneScape, Water Cheers. It's going to be a hot one. Not to mention is my track running day. Oh, let me be perfectly clear. It's going to friggin' suck. Oh yeah, but it's going to be good. Good sunshine. By all means, I'm not an expert when it comes to every single thing. Neither is no one. There are way too many updates on this game for anyone to really track. But I will agree with you, Mr. Morgan Hassel, and you are a little bit of a hassle, I will say. You're so lost, dude. Figure out the facts before you start talking all sorts of trash. 12 months is 20 bonds, which would be 300 mil, 300 mil in 1 year, less than mil a day. So yeah, it could be 280, it could be 300. Maybe it could be a little cheaper depending about the bond price. But yeah, sure, I should have done my due diligence, right? But at the end of the day, Mr. Morgan, you can suck the farts from my ass. Oh, yes. Yeah, you definitely can. I really do love each and every single one. I love you too, Mr. Morgan. Respectfully, suck the farts from my bumhole. Just like Mr. Fartface up here. I can't find your YouTube channel. Well, you, Mr. Fartface, and you and Mr. Morgan, you gotta, woo, you know, or maybe it will be, you know, maybe it will be some of that action, right? Going back to what I was saying, I am a very old player on this game, and I know a lot about the basic fundamentals of RuneScape. Anything else on this game, not gonna lie, I'm pretty much a retard around. I mean, like, the new level of content, it's just too much for me to really keep up to date. But I did drop the ball, especially around this one. Yeah, dude, Nate, okay, so this is actually a good one, Mr. Hawk. Nature Rune, double Nature Rune's more profitable than Astros. I honestly can't wait till I get to level 9. I just got to level 80 rune crafting today. So I'm actually really excited to see how much double Astral Runes are compared to double Nats. Stay tuned for that video on my main channel. You actually need 280 mil. Yep, 20 bonds. Yep. Fully aware. Yeah, I just totally dropped the ball on this one. But I am also really glad that so many people are triggered, because it does make a great reaction style video. But no, on a serious note, when it comes around a lot of updates around this game, there are just too many friggin' updates. Actually, hold on one second. Let me black screen to death here. When did Jagex start doing the discount for bonds on a yearly basis? I actually want to know. Let's see. AI. When did Jagex start doing the bonds on a yearly basis? Well, shiver my... Yeah. Apparently it's been a while. Apparently it's been a while. Well, yeah, apparently I should have, yeah, I kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really should have done my DD on this one, right? You know, it utterly, like, amazes me, because this is something that I'm just really not passionate about when it comes, let alone anyone. When you're not really passionate around paying. This morning was actually kind of, I'll give you a couple stories. Firstly, this morning, I had kicked my nuts because I realized that, I actually don't have any more coffee. I ran out of coffee and I forgot to actually order some coffee. I get this very organic coffee delivered from, Amazon. It's actually in Whole Foods. It's called Bulletproof Coffee. It's not Bulletproof Coffee with MTC oil. And I'm not being sponsored by them. I honestly wish I was. Maybe I should apply, see if they will sponsor me, because I've been drinking their friggin' amazing coffee for the last 2 years now. The company is called Bulletproof Coffee. It's fully organic. And if you order it on Amazon, you get a like discount that could be $5. So I order on Amazon and I didn't order my resupply. So I had to go to friggin' Starbucks this morning, get some black coffee, hot black coffee. Then I got some iced coffee for afternoon. And it came out to being like friggin' like $8 and something. It's like holy like nuts. Like it's actually, you know, price of coffee is it's no longer the, you know, cheap days like goodbye like you know, the old prices, right? It's unfriggin' believable. But the thing about it is that theoretically, if I was a little bit more passionate, I actually could have gone to Dunkin' Donuts this morning and I could have legitimately only paid less than $6. Yeah. And you wanna know what's pretty funny? The Starbucks that I went to across the street is a Dunkin' Donuts. So what I'm saying is that I'm not really passionate around saving a couple bucks when it comes to going to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Not to mention, I was kind of caught with my pants down this morning once again in my kitchen. I didn't have my dick in my hand this time. I had an empty friggin' coffee mug. But like I said, I am passionate about ordering stuff and saving discounts online. I'm not really passionate around kind of saving a buck compared to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. Now, overly, it is very much well known that if you do go to Dunkin' Donuts, if you go there on a daily basis, their coffee is going to be cheaper than Starbucks. Does Starbucks coffee taste any different? To be honest, I don't really think so. I mean, I might be a little biased, but my homemade coffee, it's actually, in my opinion, the best. So, Mr. Morgan, once again, all joking aside, absolutely right. I did drop the ball on this one. But I'm also not very passionate around saving some RuneScape bonds. And I was a little bit right. But it pretty much amazes me because the stuff that I am passionate around, let alone that you all are passionate around too, you tend to do a little bit more digging. So I guess maybe I got to do a little bit more digging, especially when it comes to some vlogs and shit like this, right? Okay, but hey, I mean, at least I'm willing to go ahead and pull up my pants and make a little bit of a reaction video here, correcting some bad stuff that I say. It wasn't even bad stuff, partially right. A little bit partially right, but something that utterly friggin' amazes me that a lot of people don't really understand, like opportunities in their life. Pretty much something that I am very, very much passionate around is building IRL wealth, which in theory is the same principles as like RuneScape wealth. This is my newly announced stock channel here. I've done my due diligence around all this stuff. I'm doing a public profile account challenge, taking a couple 10 figures to 6 figures in the course of 17 months. I started doing this 2 January of this year. The public account on this YouTube channel, the public account is dedicated to this YouTube channel. 54, it's actually 55 and some change right now. But if you go back, if you were following me, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a retail investor trader. But still, if you go back 3 months, my public account on this channel was, hold on one second. Got to find it. Hold on. Let's see. Where's, here we go. 34 and some change. So let's do the friggin' math. 3 months ago. And now it's 55, 4. So 3 months, 20K. Yeah, that's what happens when you do your friggin' due diligence. It's utterly amazing. Utterly amazing, right? When this account does hit 100K, I am going to be doing a $2,000 bond. I'll buy $2,000 worth of bonds on osrs, and I'll do a drop party on my main channel, Nightmare RH. When do I think this profile is going to hit 100K? Well, let me go ahead and say this. between this profile and my private, this year in the stock market, from literally doing my due diligence and literally buying stocks when, ooh, it's so scary. Ooh, it's so scary, right? I'm not going to lie. It is freaking scary. Earlier this year, the Iran war, all the bullshit in the Middle East, it is scary. It's something not to, not pay attention to. Not to mention a lot of other nonsense too, but if everything goes the way I think it will, this account could be 100K by the end of this year. Let alone this year, I could make probably 200K plus in the stock market. So let's actually do some fun math here, shall we? If hypothetically I were to buy $200,000 worth of RuneScape bonds, oh boy, I'd have to be batshit crazy to actually do that. I think 20 bonds are, how much are 20 bonds? I think 20 bonds is like $200. Man, hold on one second. I can actually, hold on. How much is 20 bonds? I think it was like 200, because I just bought some friggin' bonds the other day for a bank video, because I ended up doing a drop party earlier this year for sailing. I dropped 450 mil worth of GP, so I had to replenish that. How much is 20 bonds on OSRS? I think it's like $203. Hold on. AI. Come on, AI. 200. No, you stupid friggin' thing. Not GP. How? Yeah, it's giving me GP evaluation. 270 mil. No. How much USD is 20 bonds OSRS? Because I know you can buy 20 bonds in a bundle. 190. Okay, so $199. Call it $200 evenly. So let's do some math here. Do some math. Calculator, where are you? And I am going to cross-reference this. So $200,000, right? 200,000 divided by 200 is 1,000. Now let's times that by 20 bonds each, gives us 20,000 bonds times 14 million GP. Holy banana farts. that's a lot of that is a lot of RuneScape GP. That's actually, yeah, 280 bill. All right, let me go ahead and cross-reference this. 280 bill. Let's see. How many OSRS bonds can I buy with 200K, and how much GP is that? Oh, wow. What the? Okay, you see, this is where, oh, wow. Okay, Gemini is actually doing something very interesting here. Okay, I see what Gemini, okay. Gemini is actually, so Gemini is saying 350 billion GP because they're factoring 14.2 million. So they're factoring a higher level of GP. And then I don't understand where they're getting. Hold on one second. So the flat rate. Well, either way, it's a lot of friggin' GP. Let me say that. So it's a damn range. Anyways, at the end of the day, do your friggin' due diligence. But no, seriously. If you're gonna be following me along, there's probably gonna be a gigantic drop party. Now, hypothetically, that's 200 grand worth of bonds. If I were to buy $20,000 worth of bonds, that is essentially 28 billion GP. 20,000. Should I do it? Should I buy $20,000 worth of bonds? Has anyone ever bought $20,000 worth of bonds? That is 28 billion GP potentially, or 35 billion. 28 billion to 35 billion GP. Oh man, that's very tempting, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's actually very tempting. It's very fucking tempting. What can I buy with 28 billion GP? You can actually buy a lot, but Definitely expect it's doing 1%. That's very. In all fairness, I'm probably I'd rather. I'd honestly rather gamble in the stock market and just buy friggin' options, rather than buying $20,000 worth of bonds. Yeah, I think that honestly, I'd probably get a better outcome if I legitimately were to do like gamble, like either short term gambling or long term gambling. But regardless, $2,000 worth of bonds, it's about 2.8 bill. So, yeah. As always, I really hope everyone's having a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed this, reaction video. If this was the first video that you were ever seeing of me, oh man, you got an earful. Much love and appreciation even to the haters, and I will see you tomorrow on a new one. If you want to check out my other YouTube channels, my stock channel, link down below, my main channel, Nightmare RH, social media, my Discord, that link is down below too. I got to make a Discord cool little banner. Actually, hold on one second. I think I actually got one. Hold on one second. I had friggin' Gemini make me something. Hold on. Hold your horses, patootie, patootie, patootie. Actually, I don't know where it went. Yeah, I don't know where it went. I thought I had one. Well, crappers. I'm going to take some time right now to actually make a Discord, make a cool Discord banner. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow with a new video on the main channel. New video here. New live stream tomorrow too. Much love, appreciation. Tomorrow is probably going to be a 2004 Scape video, so stay tuned for that good stuff. Otherwise, take it easy and later.